Hey YouTubers, we're in the camping trailer. If my plans work right when I get home from camping, the first video you'll see will be when I was doing breakfast a couple days ago at the camper. And now tonight, this is our last night of camping. You may have heard a few drips just now. We're still getting drips from the trees. We just had a thunderstorm about an hour or two ago, and our camping area outside is kind of wet, but inside we're nice and dry. One of the things we do at the beginning of the season with our camper is try and stock up on non-perishable foods. So we're going to use mostly stock out of our non-perishable food section tonight for dinner, and we went into town today, did a little bit of a grocery run, and picked up some Italian sausage. So I've got some Johnsonville mild Italian sausage. I'm not going to use all of them. Probably just going to use 2 of them tonight. I've got some, I can't even pronounce, tricolor penne rigate. And we've got, okay, so this was in our unperishable dry goods that we kept in the trailer. I've got some tomato basil pasta skillet sauce. And then I'm going to add some Italian herb grinder, ground oregano, minced onion, garlic powder, basil leaves. I got to go get some water. But that's basically it. Let's fire up the camp stove. Okay. Because they say to do this in a big skillet, we're using the really big skillet, and I'll put just a little bit of non-stick stuff down in there. And then my Italian sausage is going to go in, just 2 of them. Right down here, you can see we've got a small refrigerator, so we're all set here in the camper to go for a reasonable amount of time. And there goes my sausages into the skillet, and the rest of the sausages are going back in the fridge. And we'll come back as soon as the sausages are browned up enough that I can start doing the next part of the meal. Okay, so I've cut up my Italian sausages into chunks. They're going to come out of the pan just for a few minutes while I get rid of a little of the grease. Then I'm going to start on the pasta. It's all going to be a 1-dish meal. So we'll come back when I start on the pasta. Well, the first thing that's going to go in is some water to the pasta. I need to get a little bit more water from outside. Here we go, we got some here. How much water? 3 cups. This is a 1.5 cup measure, so for boiling pasta there's 3 cups. Then we need the pasta itself. I'm going to use about half of this box. It's about enough. Set that down, and I need to get my scissors. Where's my scissors? So this pasta package says to combine the pasta and all the sauce plus 3 cups of water in a skillet and simmer it for 20 minutes to cook the pasta. And it even has a cut here line. We're talking really simple. That cut here line didn't do any good. It's not far enough down. A simple camping meal here. You know, if I were home, I'd probably do something fancier, but I try not to use too many dishes and stuff when I'm out camping. Start to stir that in. Kind of hard to see, it's a little dark, but now I'm just going to add in a few of these seasonings. So there you go. We'll come back when it's been boiling for a while. Okay, dinner is still cooking. It's in the bigger of those two pots. We decided to open up a can of corn, just Niblets corn, and throw it into that smaller pot as a go with, so we'd have a veggie. You can see we don't have a lot of storage space in here. There's the refrigerator, and there's the drawer on the left is all our silverware and stuff like that. On the right is a little bit of under sink storage. That's the sink underneath there. And you can see there's the refrigerator, and there's a storage cabinet next to it, kind of behind the broom, but it doesn't hold a great deal either. Then here's the dining room table. And again, we're not very far away. But what I like about being here is we've got a fantastic picture window and a great view. And every time we go camping, we get a different view. The only thing else I want to show is right down here, those two vertical doors. That's our dry goods and food storage area for the non-perishables. That also shares space with the wheel well for the trailer. So we are rather limited on our storage space. So we don't keep a lot in here, but enough for a few days. Anyways, the one pot pasta meal is cooking. It's thickening up a little bit. It's supposed to be almost done. As soon as it's thick, we're ready to eat. Okay, here we are. I'm going to start with the corn, just because it's handy. A little bit of corn, and now we'll try our fantastic pasta experiment dish. Let's see what this tastes like. The sausage, of course, Johnsonville's is always good. The sauce is nothing fantastic, but it's not bad. Perfectly acceptable for an in-camp meal. So, there you go, YouTubers. Cooking in our pop-up trailer at Point Beach State Forest Campgrounds. If you like my videos, I'd appreciate subscribing. If you're already a subscriber, thanks a million. Bye-bye.